Hey guys, Caleb's Cards here, coming at you with another family history letter reading for you today. We're going to be continuing on in this episode with the second Civil War letter that I have from my great grandfather. From He fought in the Civil War from the Union Army. Was from Pennsylvania, and he's on my grandmother's side. If you are new to checking out these episodes, maybe you randomly came across it, just want to say welcome and appreciate you stopping by. I decode, I guess, did my best back in high school, back in 2010, to kind of assemble these letters and kind of decode them, print them out, so my grandparents could read them at the time and for myself. Because if you take a look here, this is the original letter. It's quite hard to read. So, me and my mom did our best to decode it and write it word for word of what we saw. So, a lot of the way they spoke is quite different. There are no periods or no commas, so it's kind of hard to understand when exactly they're ending their sentence. But I'm going to read it word for word for you guys. What I have here. There are some question marks. We're not entirely sure, and then I'll show you the letter afterwards. You can pause it if you wanted to. Read that if you didn't believe me when I was reading there. So, this is from my great grandfather Josiah Howe, on my grandmother's side again, writing to my great grandmother Betsy Howe, or Betsy Carpenter. So, it is from Culpeper County, Virginia. It might have been Culpeper. I'm not sure if you spelled that wrong. Dated March 24th, 1864. Well, as I did not get a letter last night, I though would spend a few moments in talking with you with ink. It's better than no way. I'm not very well, for my back is so lame. The doctor put a blister on it, and it makes it very sore. I hope these few times will find you well, and the children too. Everything seems quiet over on the Rapidan. The Johnny Reb are coming every day, and we think as soon as spring campaign opens and the weather and water gets warm, so they can swim the river, they will come over faster. Yet there has been a good many and I think he means volunteers. He just shortened it. And my mom brought up a good point too. He could have been in a hurry to write these letters out, so we didn't really care to finish wording out some of these words, which makes sense. Fast yet, there's been a good many volunteers went through our camp this winter. Yesterday there was a company went through going to the 53rd Regiment. It was Aich, and that's with a question mark, AICH, and Jones's company belong to the 9th Brigade. They say your time will be out in 9 months, that it is the general opinion at home. Friend Whipple, and that's also into a question mark. I'm not sure what that means, Friend Whipple. Is they going over to see them tomorrow, and then he will find out what they do, think about it. There was one went out of our company this morning. He got his discharge, but I would rather it would been me, wouldn't you? But keep cool, won't with patience till deliverance comes. There's something up, but what is not known yet, and there's a strong talk of something going to be done by the blank. We couldn't make out this next word. I will write what is by, and by they will, and then there's 3 blanks. We couldn't also make out 3 words. So unfortunately, there's about 9 or 10 words that we couldn't make out in this letter. To enlist by and by, but they will not get me. It snowed here day before yesterday, about 1 foot deep. It is very pleasant this morning. We do not have much blank. Now I've sent you $20 since payday. I've got 92 stamps a chair, and that's with the question mark as well, of paper, so I think that I will get along if I am careful. George Davidson was her to dinner today. He says he was paid of this week, and he come over see if we did not want to express our pay, 5 or 6 of us. It won't cost each one but a little, and then it is safe. We've not been yet, but we'll get it this week. I think so we can send it the first of next week. I $10 mailed the 19th of March. I hope you will get it. I want to send $25 to you, and if you keep house, you blank, you can blank, and get a good one, to make good use of my pay. So he must be talking about some household item or something for her that you may have been wanting, but we couldn't make out what he said. You call it good use to send it to you. You shall have all I can spare, as blank did not get a letter nice, so I write my letter, and send it I expect. Tonight I get the most of my letters Saturday. You said you would send me your likeness, but I think you had better send it, for I have no place to carry it, and would get broke, not because I do not want it, for I would like to look at you every day, but keep your money for something else. I would like to be with you all the time, and if the Lord is willing, I shall, if my life is spared, I will see you all once more. The children must be too, their ma, and try to everything for her that they can, and not forget their father, for he won't forget any of you. Perhaps I worship you too much, and that will be the curse. And we're not sure on that word. So my grandpa definitely loved grandma, so that's really sweet. We've got one more paragraph here. On that I can't see you where all my idols, blank, and I can't help it, oh, if we could only hear the views go home, how many light hearts there would be that are sad and gloomy. Now there are some in the blank that would not take a discharge if they could get one. But I would. It snows now, but we do not care, for that Payer Whipple has gone over to the 53rd Regiment to see some of Ulysses' boys that come the other day. So Ulysses Grant's boys. So I guess that decodes at home friend Whipple. So the payer, I guess he's paying their salaries. The last name's Whipple. I wonder if we could find it in history. I don't know. The 53rd Regiment to see some of the Ulysses boys that came the other day. I'd like to see them, but we can't. Blank. One go at a time, and my back is so lame that it would take me a half a day to go over there. I do not feel sorry that my back is lame. If it will keep lame too after we have to march, I will go to the rear and I'll let them march if they want to. You must excuse blank writing, for my wrist hurts no more at the present. So there you go. That might explain some of his writing. I present this from your loving and true companion till death, from Josiah Howe to Betsy E. Howe. So kind of a cool letter. Again, hard to read with all the stops and starts, but well, no stops and just all starts. But there's a letter. If you guys want to pause that and read that for yourself, as you can see, unfortunately, there's a lot of words that we couldn't make out, and some of the letter kind of got stained too, so they kind of covered some of the words. But we did our best. We had like a magnifying glass and everything. But now, if you guys want the next episode, definitely let me know. I can continue on with his story. We got 2 more letters from him, or we can jump a little bit later in time if you like. So if you want some input there, if you want me to go in order, that's totally fine with me. Or if you want me to jump around a little bit, I'm free to do whatever. So I'm going to try and do these at least one episode every Saturday if we can, and get one up for you. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a happy Saturday and good weekend. I will see you all next time. Should be a TTM episode going up hopefully Sunday. I finally got some stuff, so that's exciting. So I can share those later. So alright guys, have a good day. Bye.